Ever feel trapped playing the same licks over and over, stuck in the same spot? I've been there many times myself, and after 50 years of playing guitar and over 40 years teaching, I've developed a reliable system to break through that plateau. So in this video, I'm going to show you a simple step-by-step method that'll take you to the next level. It's not a gimmick and it takes a bit of work, but it's worth it. We'll begin with something most of us already know, the minor pentatonic box. We know it because so many of our guitar heroes played it, and we probably know some of their licks. And it's comfortable to bend. And we probably know some hammer-ons and pull-offs. It's familiar to most of us. But how do we get beyond that for real to play all over the neck so we don't just play the same old, same old? I'll get to that in just a second, but first I want to warn you about a trap that many intermediate players fall into. Here is what you don't want to do. What? I thought that's what we were trying to do, memorize the 5 pentatonic shapes, right? No. Looking at a sheet of paper with lots of dots in 5 different shapes just doesn't cut it. You can't do this by memorizing just with your head alone. It doesn't work. So what does work? The first step is to do what I'm going to do in an example right here. See if you can see and hear what I'm doing. Did you see and hear it? It's to practice musically. What this does is to connect your thinking with your hands and with your ears. Very important. You can use a backing track if you don't like to create the rhythm all by yourself. But that's not all we're here for today. Now we're ready to take that big leap and to begin to play all over the neck. In theory, it's simple. You just move to position 2 and then to 3 and so on. But there are a couple of traps that you want to avoid, and there's a couple of tricks that can help us. So let me guide you through this. Here's A minor pentatonic position 2. Can you visualize it? No? Well, here's a little trick to help. For just a second, let's go back to pentatonic position 1. One of the reasons it's so easy to visualize is that you can see an A minor chord right in there. It has that E minor shape with the root on the E string 5th fret. Now the same thing applies to position 2 as well. Here we can see a D minor shaped A minor chord in there. The root is on the D string 7th fret. Okay, armed with that, let's tackle pentatonic position number 2. Let me show you how to do it step by step. First we do this. Notice how I first played the embedded chord in that position, then I played the scale up and down, ending on the root, and then I played the chord again. But as I said before, it's not enough just to play the scale. That was really just a warm-up. Now we're going to kick it into high gear. Let me show you. That's right, just like before, we play the scale musically, so we connect our brain with our hands and our ears. Again, you can use a backing track if you prefer. But there are still 2 things that separate people who succeed at this with people who don't, and the second is the real big one. Before getting to those key separators, I've got a free gift for you, a Pentatonic Roadmap to help you map out all the 5 shapes as you practice. You can check it out by clicking on the link in the description after you've watched the video. The first separator is this. Play it in multiple keys. Sure, it's great to play it in all 12 keys, but at least play it in the usual minor guitar keys. At least A minor, E minor, D minor, and B minor. And now, the big thing that every guitarist pushes against, but it makes all the difference. Stop playing in position 1 while learning position 2. Stop position 1 for at least a week. I know it's hard, but do it. It'll force you to love position number 2. Now do this for positions 3, 4, and 5, and in 4 to 8 weeks, or even sooner, you'll be in a whole new world. I guarantee it. But remember that bit about visualizing the chord inside the scale? It turns out that that's a real key to sounding like a pro. And in this video, I show you a step-by-step method to extend that idea to always sound like you know what you're doing, because you will. So click here. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you on down the road.